Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/KissTV. Over 85,000 titles to choose from your iPod or MP3 player.
This Sunday, one day only, LASIK Eye Centers will heal your eyes. How much would you pay for laser eye surgery? $500? $700? $10,000? How about $12? Dr. Lee Feldstein, fully licensed, fully trained, fully Jewish. So come on down to the Hydrox Arena this Sunday. Get your eyesight fixed, unless you don't have the balls. Jewish!
Hey, I could use some Jew eye surgery.
Jesus.
Ellie's pissed at me because she doesn't like it when I get a little ethnic on her.
Of course, Jewish writers wrote that, I'm sure.
I think so, yes. I would like to think that they did.
Did you have me on?
What?
Did you hear that? I said the Jewish writers, I'm sure, wrote that.
You want to say it again? One more time?
No, I thought you didn't have me on. I didn't hear myself.
What? Do you hear yourself now?
You love that Family Guy, don't you?
Yeah, I love anything.
You're loving that
that's
Family
irreverent.
Guy. It's very irreverent.
Yeah, Simpsons
and this
Family
is
Guy.
a slightly irreverent internet podcast.
TV talk
show.
Jesus, how long have we been doing this? 100 and how many shows, and you still don't know what the fuck you're talking about?
Pretty much. It's 64 years worth.
It's amazing that you've gotten this far.
Take it till you make it, I always say.
Yeah, well, you didn't take it, and you
I'm still
certainly...
I'm still waiting.
Still waiting to make it. All right, hello, everyone. This is Ron's Rants, show number 115, and your lovely podcast of Kiss TV's Ron's Rants. This is the co-host, my co-host, the lovely Nia Goddess. It is one of those days. I feel like shit.
I ache all over.
I have no energy.
My stomach hurt when we got home last night from that pizza.
That pizza was fucking awful.
It was awful. I'm never getting it again. I
Yeah,
felt
right.
like having pizza last night. Their calzones are good.
Yeah, but when I saw you putting all that mush down your plate there, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
It was the crust. Can you imagine mushy crust?
That was pretty bad.
And they're from the Bronx, for God's sakes.
No, they're not. They've been down here too long.
Oh, they sure have.
They lost their
I
edge.
did not feel like having a dinner last night.
See, I know. I've been down here a year,
You know,
and I've lost my edge. I can feel it.
that's good.
No, it's not.
For you it is.
No, it's not. It ain't good for me.
All right. Well, we'll get your edge back. We need a trip up north.
Well,
That ain't going to happen until next summer.
yeah, well, unless
Something happens and we have to go up. Somebody croaks.
somebody croaks.
You know, that kind of thing.
That's what's going to have to happen.
That'll bring us up there.
And I don't even know if that would bring me up there.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Well, I probably would have to go up there if somebody croaked.
Yeah, we didn't say who.
No, but we have a very
We
good
both
idea.
have families.
We have a very good idea.
Both have families.
Jesus, man. This weekend, we did what?
What did we do?
I don't remember. What did we do on Saturday?
Well, we stayed in bed all day.
Saturday, we were in bed for
We
19
did a bedathon.
hours.
We did a John and Yoko.
You did a John and Yoko. 19
It was
hours.
great.
We had the media in. They want to know, what the fuck are you guys doing?
It was great.
Why did you call us here? Are you giving something away? Yeah. It says books, audio books, I said I was giving away. Nobody took any.
No,
What a surprise.
I know. But we stayed in bed all day.
Yeah.
It was great.
And then yesterday
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Whatever.
Until we
Friday's
went out. It was yesterday we stayed in
Well,
bed.
then what the hell did we do on Saturday?
Until Saturday I worked.
Went to the hospital
I
2 days in a
went to the
row.
hospital, see our friend. The hell did we do?
Yeah, see, it was exciting.
I don't even remember.
Lost my edge.
Well, we've been watching the Dust Bowl. Ken Burns is The Dust Bowl.
Yeah, it's a good show. You should watch.
Oh my
It's a good
God!
series. You
Tonight
should
I think
watch
it's
it.
the last episode. I think
Well,
that's how
you won't
it's working.
make it through it anyway.
I have to. It was absolutely.
I haven't made it through
riveting.
anything yet.
You fell asleep.
You can't make
I
it through an
watched 2
episode of.
hours.
You cannot make it through an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is
know.
only 23
I know,
minutes. The way
I
we
know,
skip through
I know,
things.
But this was you. I was riveted. You were sleeping.
Yeah, of course I was
By the
sleeping.
way.
I was in bed 19 hours. I was tired.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't miss it, people. I mean, we've all known about the Dust Bowl. We've known about
It's Oklahoma State and
John
Texas,
Steinbeck's
right?
Grapes of Wrath.
Oh,
You have
it's
no.
not a football game.
I had. I knew it was god awful, but oh my God, the photographs of the children who died, and most of them died of dust pneumonia.
Of being
Which is
not
what
able
it
to
was
speak.
called. Or they would get lost walking from point A to point B and get caught in a dust storm and lose their way, and it would be found the next day, covered, dead. It was, and we caused it, and man caused it, the Dust Bowl. We caused it. So that's what we did. Anyway. That's cheery, isn't it?
Well, I figured I'd give you full screen since I couldn't get a fucking word in edgewise.
Sorry, darling. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, okay. I see that. Keep going.
I'm good.
I'm taking a
good.
vacation.
No, it's okay, sweetie. I know.
As a matter of fact, I need a vacation.
Yeah, we're
Show's
ready.
getting to me.
We're ready.
For vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn
I'm
straight.
ready.
Okay.
Right.
I know there was something I was pissed off about today. Oh, we'd gone to look at a couple of vehicles today.
Tell them what we drove. We test drove a few Ford trucks.
Ford trucks. The one I wasn't. One was hot looking, big old black Ford Ranger, off road. Raised up,
We felt good in it.
sort of monster trucky. Had big wheels on it,
Just
big
what we
tires.
need.
Yeah, had the
loved it.
off-road lights all over it. Had protective rails around the bumpers and the headlights and taillights. Had a Super Duty drive shaft in it and all kinds of. But the damn thing, it's powerful. It was nice. It was fast.
But
The
What wasn't
suspension was all screwed up.
Yeah.
It had a lot of play in the front end.
yeah,
Did not like that.
yeah,
So that was a nix.
yeah. So that was a no. We're
No,
not.
that was the
getting
second
this.
vehicle. The first
Right.
vehicle we were looking at was a Ford Explorer Sport Track.
Yeah, now that could work for us.
That was nice. It
because it's 4-door.
It's 4-door and it's a truck.
Yeah, and we got to have a truck.
You
We
need
have a truck.
We have a
but-
truck, but we need a 4-door truck.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. We were looking at that. So that's something that might happen, might not happen. I'm waiting for an email, and I don't think I got. Well, I didn't check the email, so I don't know. I'll see what's going on there. Any messages from the chat room?
Yeah, the guys think that we should go gator hunting with that new truck.
With the new truck.
He'd sooner fly to the moon solo
Right,
than go gator hunting
and without a rocket. Without a rocket.
without a rocket.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. So
that ain't. He won't even go to the alligator farm.
and tell them what I did this morning.
Oh, there's a half-dead he calls them cockroaches.
They are cockroaches.
Of course, we know they're palmetto bugs, right?
Right. Yeah,
L5.
yeah, palmetto
It's
bugs
probably
are,
this
yes.
big. All right.
Yeah, saddle worthy.
Pretty dead, but not quite.
Yeah.
He goes running in like a little schoolgirl to get me to go kill it.
I don't kill things.
Okay, I'm serious here.
I don't kill things.
Oh,
I don't.
that must be it.
That was it.
Yes, you don't kill things.
Honey, I am cockroached out. When I lived up in New York, I had a cockroach
but we all did. We all
infestation
did.
that
I
moved
know.
down from
Yes, I
from
know.
Boston with me, and it took me
Yes.
several months to bomb the
Yes.
house. I did it. I
Yes.
got them all out, though.
I know.
I have to say, I got them all
I
out.
had the same problem on the west side of New York.
But I've had enough of that.
Disgusting.
I get enough of that. I'm just getting used to the goddamn geckos down here. I
know.
can
I'm
actually
proud
look
of-
at them now.
I'm proud of you.
Cockroaches, I don't like them.
What? I'm proud of you.
No,
You're
you're
so
not.
brave.
Yeah, I'm so brave. Ellie, come here. There's something there I want you to
There's
see.
get it.
Get it.
Anyway, so our secret's out.
My secret's out. Not yours.
Well, I've been
You're brave.
protecting you.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
I didn't do the transition right. But anyway,
Yeah. What's your effing question today?
All right.
What-
This
what
is my
came in?
question.
Oh, you have a question.
I
How
have a
cool is
question.
that?
All
What's
right.
your who are you going to ask?
I'm going to ask you.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
What the fuck is your question? What the fuck are you doing here? Anyway,
I don't know. I just woke up one morning and you were there.
scary thought.
Kind of
I
scary.
haven't left yet, have I?
And you haven't left. He came down for a 2-week visit.
I'm like a fucking
And
cockroach.
he's still here.
And I'm still
Just saying. Must be my cooking.
Yeah. There we go. And that is the question. You're making sauce, correct?
I am making my gravy sauce.
Your gravy sauce. Can you tell us, Miss Niagatis,
Yes.
how you make your sauce?
Really?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good lesson for the uneducated sauce makers. Everybody makes sauce, but how do you make your sauce?
Okay, everybody does it their own way, and I took bits and pieces from Teresa, Grandma C, and my mother, and you. Okay, and you brought your past along with that because that's the way your mom made it, and your grandma's. So what I do is I use one can each of tomato paste, puree, and either chopped diced tomatoes or crushed tomatoes. I can't find crushed tomatoes down here. Diced will have to do. And then I add a little red wine, fresh basil, some Italian seasonings. This is really, really interesting, isn't it? The Italian red pepper, a little black pepper, and a little bit of salt. I add a little milk to it.
And you add the milk because?
To cut the acidity. I put a couple of bay leaves in it. You won't often see that, I don't believe, in a recipe. And then I add hot sausage, because we both love it. And you like a meat gravy. I would not do that, but Ron...
A meat what?
I add meat,
Okay.
chopped meat to it. And I drain it before I put it in.
Right.
All right. Some people, because I don't want all that, you know. Red wine. Did I mention red wine? And I don't care. I just...
Yeah, along with
One
yeah,
for
right.
me, one for the pot.
Right.
All right. I saute red or green pepper, usually red because that's what I have on hand. At least 2 nice big onions and a lot of garlic. And then I cook it for 5 hours. I simmer it for 5 hours.
All right.
On a very low heat, and I stir it. Whenever Ron or I walk into the kitchen, we stir it. And we just love it. And if you guys come down or up, I'll always have a pot made. And that's just for us right now. That one.
All right. Now, it's very important. As you can see, I've lost the light here in front of me.
Yes, I did notice.
Yeah, let me get it back. There's a
Yeah.
reason why that's happening.
I'm trying to think if I forgot it. Oh, and mushrooms.
All right, mushrooms. But
Oh, that was the big thing.
good
mushrooms.
what I've learned by reading everybody's little recipe, that's why I asked you to do this, is that the longer you cook it, it seems the better it is.
For me, I think so.
Yeah, so 5 hours it's a long time. Most people are anywhere between 3.5 to 4 hours. But yours is 5 hours, and
I always do everything in excess.
You initially put a lot of hot pepper in there, and it was very spicy.
It was delicious, but it was too much, so I've laid back a lot.
People up in Georgia liked it.
Yeah, they did. And I don't measure anything when I cook.
Oh, boy.
And you know that I don't.
Oh, boy.
I just don't. I never did.
Well,
But anyway, thank you for asking.
I
And, of course, a nice garlic bread and some good pasta and woofa.
And what are we having for tonight? You made the sauce, but what are we having today?
Actually, we're not. We're having a beautiful steak that you bought that I'm marinating.
All right, it's going to be part of the salad.
And we're just, I don't know, is it?
Yeah, it'll be.
And I'm making some comfort food to go along with that. String bean casserole and I think steak fries and a nice big salad.
All right. That's good.
And you could do anything you want with,
I'm telling you, the salad, if you make it a nice big salad,
making a nice salad.
the steak that I had there, it would be nice. It's a skirt steak that you
Well,
can
we're
put
going to
in.
cook. It's 4 pieces.
Yeah,
so it's going to be
skirt
more than enough for a couple of meals.
Yeah, well,
so
you can chop it up. And
I
then
just want to
put
get
in.
it cooked. And yeah,
Okay.
but thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I really love to cook.
All right.
Thank
Do you like cake?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it today?
Well, we're celebrating the actor Meg Ryan
How come you never say actress?
because they prefer to be called actor.
Actors.
Men and women are called actors today.
All right.
It's very politically correct.
Yeah, all right. Whatever.
She's 51. She hails from Connecticut.
Thought she was older than that.
No. I thought she would have been a little
Yeah,
older
'cause
than
Billy
that.
Crystal's
Doesn't
our age.
sound right. And she's been around a hell of a long time.
I think he's lying.
Well, maybe we have the wrong information, you know. You can't believe everything you read.
Okay.
So I should have cross-checked that if we questioned it.
All right, you'll enjoy this. This is from one of her famous roles.
This is her famous scene, and
Right,
I think
with,
you
Billy
all
Crystal.
know it.
All right, so here you go. Meg Ryan, happy 51st birthday.
Yes.
So what do you do with these women? You just get up out of bed and leave?
Sure.
Well, explain to me how you do it. What do you say?
Just have an early meeting, early haircut, early squash game.
You don't play squash.
They don't know that. They just met me.
That's disgusting.
I know I feel terrible.
You know, I'm so glad I never got involved with you. I just would have ended up being some woman you had to get up out of bed and leave at 3 o'clock in the morning and go clean your andirons. And you don't even have a fireplace. Not that I would know this.
Why are you getting so upset? This is not about you.
Yes, it is. You are a human affront to all women, and I am a woman.
Hey, I don't feel great about this, but I don't hear anyone complaining.
Of course not. You're out the door too fast.
I think they have an okay time.
How do you know?
I mean, how do I know? I know.
Because they...
Yes, because they...
How do you know that they're really...
What are you saying? That they fake orgasm?
It's possible.
Get out of here.
Why? Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Oh. Right. That's right. I forgot. You're a man.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just that all men are sure it never happens to them, and most women at one time or another have done it, so you do the math.
You don't think that I could tell a difference?
No.
Get out of here.
Oh. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Oh. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh. 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 Oh, God.
I like the guy in the Yankee hat.
Yes! 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 Oh! Oh, yes! 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 Oh! Yes! 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 Oh! 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 Oh, God. Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
All right, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah,
I
you
thought it
already
was
have.
I want what she's having.
No, I'll have what she's having.
That's such an adorable movie. If you haven't seen When Harry Met Sally.
I'm sure everybody's seen that one.
Well, yeah, I would.
Yeah, I think so. And she looked very young there, and he looked.
She was
He looked young,
young,
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
figure he was probably 30 in that picture, and she was in her 20s then. He was 30 something. She had to be in her early 20s. She looked that young.
We have that film on our shelf, on our bookshelf.
Yeah, but we're not going to
We'll
watch
have
it.
to watch it.
No.
Except it's a video.
Yeah, we're not watching videos. I don't watch videos. Well, I don't think we have a video. Oh, yeah, we
Yes,
do
we
have
do.
one.
In my studio, we have a video player.
Fuck that. All right.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
That
was
was
it
fun.
good for you?
Yeah, man.
What you got?
What do I got? I got.
I feel like a cigarette.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's my what in the world? I forget where what in the world goes.
Thought you were going to move it so that you would know.
I did, and I moved it to a spot that
You thought you would remember?
I thought I'd remember.
It's
Even
like
have a-
your money and stuff. Like you lost $40 over the weekend. I'm
Well,
just saying.
we did find $100.
I found $100 in a store on the floor.
Well wrapped up in a nice little
What
bow.
are you going to do,
And
right?
she was afraid to cash it in because she thought it was counterfeit.
I wasn't sure if it was counterfeit,
You're so
and they would
fucking
just
paranoid.
turn. So we went to. It wasn't, as it turned out, but they kept me waiting.
That was
today.
good. That was good. I actually...
That was hysterical and I thought maybe they were checking the bill, but they wanted to.
I didn't tell you that I went there
That
earlier
is
this
a
morning, and
rock-
I told that
Oh,
woman
you
to
told
play
her
it
to
up.
do it?
Yes,
I could see you doing that.
I did.
They kept me waiting just because they wanted to get me to.
It sounded like
Right.
they were stalling when they said...
I thought they were stalling while they were checking the.
No, while they were bringing the cops in to arrest us
Well,
for
Miss Van
counterfeit
Valkenburg,
bills.
you've been with us for 8 years now, and then finally she said, "Would you like another line of credit?" And I thought, "Oh, geez."
No, she first called me Mr. Van
And
Valkenburg.
she called Ron Mr. Van Valkenburg. I thought he'd croak.
Shit happens.
I didn't like it either.
It's all right, like it's an honest mistake.
But you've been called. Well, no, you haven't been called worse.
You have by me. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
At the height of summer, even the permanent ice caps are touched by the power of the sun. Meltwater channeled down from high on these ice caps pours over a precipice where the ice meets the ocean. Along this 200-mile wall of ice, 1,000 freshwater cascades plummet into the sea. As July draws on, the great melt reaches its peak. The greatest seasonal change on the planet has taken place. The sea ice that once extended all the way to the horizon is now open ocean. In just 3 months, the sun has won its battle with the ice. Over 2.5 million square miles of ice has melted away, uncovering thousands of islands surrounded by open ocean. But in recent years, the scale of this melt has been growing. And for one animal, this is a critical issue. A mother bear and her adolescent cub rest on a fragment of sea ice. With the melt, they're forced to swim ever greater distances to hunt for seals. Their Arctic home is increasingly vulnerable to a changing climate, and this year there has been even less ice than normal. If future melts are as extreme as this one, bears like these may starve or drown, lost at sea. This is one of the last pieces of ice now adrift in the open ocean. The polar bear's icy world has melted away.
Wow. Let me get my light back on. That's kind of sad.
Very sad.
I didn't realize that was just that one little piece of ice those two little guys were on.
God.
Two little guys, a big mother and her cub.
Jesus.
That is sad. So it makes you wonder. They look so docile there.
Yeah, well, not for long.
Nope.
We had that, and we talked about the dust storm today. We're a lot of fun. The Dust Bowl today. We're a lot of fun today.
Well, we got to make people aware of what's going on in the world,
yeah,
too.
it's not all about yucks.
It's all about Ron's Rants. Yeah.
It's not all about the yucks. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I guess we go on to the other stupid things here. By the way, Justin TV's having problems again with... I noticed that my feeds are being cut off after 30 minutes and then restarted again. So that might be a problem why you guys are losing me at times, because they've got this 30-minute limit on their storage files now. So we gotta after show 135, we have to reinvestigate our streaming carrier.
But when we put it up after we've done the show, then it plays okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's because I record that, and that's a non-stop feed.
Right.
Recording from my hard drive, and that's the way it works. And then it will be a higher quality too, because I got to get another carrier. I just have to get another carrier in here. I really do. People getting commercials and stuff like that on their feed too. So I mean, I don't get it because I'm a pro member, right? And I don't get that when I play off of Justin, but other people do. So all right,
okay.
Into stupid stuff. And this was sent to us by the big guy. The
big guy. Thank you.
Thank you.
We loved it, of course.
You guys have probably seen this already, but for the rest of the world.
Yeah, for the rest of the world.
Sit back and look at the interesting thing that we have here. The end.
Oh, it's brilliant. Bravo. They should have called this one Home Alone.
So tell them the story on that.
Well, I read that the neighbors were complaining about the dog during the day while the people were at work. So they put a cam in just to see what she was up to or he was up to, and there it is.
So the dog probably is trying to mimic or either make fun of the person in the house who is playing the piano and trying to sing. So maybe the neighbors were complaining about the other person.
That could be.
That could be the case. So.
That was great.
All right, we have a don't make me laugh segment of the show, and we're paying tribute to again George Carlin. This is kind of the tribute to George Carlin video. There's a little music in the background too, but some of his bits compiled. Yes.
A real virtuoso.
Oh boy.
Thank you, L5.
L5, I knew I had to cover him.
And to meet you on Friday night.
Yeah.
Butch, oh God.
And it was Sunday night.
That's for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that could have been...
Dunes on
no,
Friday
not Dunes, no. It could have been...
Hurricanes?
Hurricanes on Thursday.
Hurricanes on Thursday night. But we got out of there.
No, we don't go that way. I don't like karaoke. I'm sorry.
To me.
I don't like karaoke.
We don't like karaoke.
Don't like karaoke. Piano bar is okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Karaoke...
Exactly. But we don't like karaoke. I've been known to sing karaoke, which is probably one of the big reasons Ron doesn't like karaoke.
No, you have a couple of tunes that you do.
I get it done.
You will never catch me doing any of that.
No. And don't you worry.
Never would happen.
It's not going to happen. Not on your worst night.
Not happening with me, so.
No.
All right, let's play a little tribute to George Carlin. a couple of bits put together. So
Because we love them.
we love them, and couldn't find anything else today. So here you go.
There's that.
There's that too.
I never like when you laugh. I never like when you laugh because I know it's trouble.
Yeah, it is trouble. It's pissing me off again. So here.
I could sing.
Well, here's what we're going to do. While you're up there, let me go in here. And did it get blown out again?
Oh, did it?
No, it didn't.
Was it there? Because I'm looking forward to Music Matters, so.
Yeah, I know, but let me get back to you. See if I can do this without the big question mark. Let's see. I know it's going to happen.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I thought you would be hungry.
Hungry.
All right. Where is he?
No?
Nah, it's there. It just got blown out of the queue. And fucking Wirecast. All right, let's try this.
Hi, and a lovely good evening to you. I hope you're feeling well, and I hope your family is prospering in the new global economy.
Yeah, dying shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. We're all going to do it. It's one of the few fair things in life. Everybody catches it once. And dying should be fun. There should be some sort of a look ahead. I mean, after all, when you die, you're going to find out where you go. Haven't we been wondering about that a long time? Where the hell we go? Isn't that the biggest thing we have to wonder about? Where the hell do you go? I don't know. Joe thinks he knows. I know Joe thinks he knows, but Joe don't know. Where do we go? Nobody knows. Well, I think sometimes you go where you think you're going to go. Whatever you think you're going to do, that's where you're probably going to go. If you keep saying you're going to go somewhere, chances are you might go there. You ever hear those guys say, I'm going to hell, don't pray for me. Don't pray for me, I'm going to hell. He is. You go where you want to go. I think when you die, your soul goes to a garage in Buffalo. When Monty Hall dies, you'll go behind door number 4. That's it, where you want to go. Well, I guess I'm getting older. Older sounds a little better than old, doesn't it? Sounds like it might even last a little longer. Bullshit, I'm getting old. And it's okay, because thanks to our fear of death in this country, I won't have to die. I'll pass away. Dead people give less than a shit about the sanctity of life. Only living people care about it, so the whole thing grows out of a completely biased point of view. It's a self-serving, man-made bullshit story. It's one of these things we tell ourselves so we'll feel noble. Life is sacred. Makes you feel noble. Well, let me ask you this. If everything that ever lived is dead, and everything alive is gonna die, where does the sacred part come in? Our job is done. We can be phased out now. And I think that's really started already, don't you? Geez, I hope I don't die. Comedians don't want to die. It's only a metaphor, but it's so true of all of us. We don't want to die out there. The latest disaster for the rest of the universe is that the United States is going to go to Mars. Okay? Oh, yeah. We're going to go to Mars. And then, of course, we're going to colonize deep space with our microwave hot dogs and plastic vomit, fake dog shit, and cinnamon dental floss, and lemon-scented toilet paper, and sneakers with lights in the heels. And all these other impressive things we've done down here. But let me ask you this. What are we going to tell the Intergalactic Council of Ministers the first time one of our teenage mothers throws her newborn baby into a dumpster, huh? How are we going to explain that to the space people? How are we going to let them know that our ambassador was only late for the meeting because his breakfast was cold and he had to spend half an hour punching his wife around the kitchen? And what are they going to think when they find out it's just a local custom that over 80 million women in the third world have had their clitorises forcibly removed in order to reduce their sexual pleasure so they won't cheat on their husbands? Can't you just sense how eager the rest of the universe is for us to show up? Can't you see them out there? Why are we here? So rather than be just another mindless religious robot, mindlessly and aimlessly and blindly believing that all of this is in the hands of some spooky, incompetent father figure who doesn't give a shit, I decided to look around for something else to worship. Something I could really count on. And immediately, I thought of the sun. Happened like that. Overnight, I became a sun worshiper. Well, not overnight. You can't see the sun at night. First thing the next morning, I became a sun worshiper. Several reasons. First of all, I can see the sun. Okay? Unlike some other gods I could mention, I can actually see the sun. I'm big on that. If I can see something, I don't know, kind of helps the credibility along, you know? So every day I can see the sun as it gives me everything I need. Heat, light, food, flowers in the park, reflections on the lake, an occasional skin cancer, but hey, at least there are no crucifixions, and we're not setting people on fire simply because they don't agree with us. I think we're part of a greater wisdom than we will ever understand. A higher order. Call it what you want. You know what I call it? The big electron. The big electron. Whoa. 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 It doesn't punish. It doesn't reward. It doesn't judge at all. It just is. And so are we. For a little while. Thanks for being here with me for a little while tonight.
Well, I don't want to die. Of course, if the comedian doesn't die, you know, if he succeeds, if he makes you laugh, then he can say, I killed him.
Well, that's a poetic note. And it's a start. And I can dream, can't I? Now the entire North American continent is on fire, producing a huge thermal updraft and creating an incendiary cyclonic macro system that forms a hemispheric megastorm, breaking down the molecular structure of the atmosphere and actually changing the laws of nature. Fire and water combine, burning clouds of flaming rain fall upward. Gamma rays and solar winds ignite the ionosphere, creating huge clouds of ionized plasma. Bolts of lightning 20 million miles long begin shooting out of the North Pole, and the sky fills up with green shit. And then suddenly, the entire fabric of space-time splits in two. A huge crack in the universe opens, and all the dead people from the past begin falling through. Babe Ruth, Groucho Marx, Davy Crockett, Tiny Tim, Porky Pig, Hitler, Janis Joplin, Alan Ludden, my Uncle Dave, your Uncle Dave. Everybody's Uncle Dave. An endless stream of dead Uncle Daves falling through the crack. And all the dead Uncle Daves gather around a heavenly kitchen table. They light up cigarettes and they begin to talk. They talk about how they never got a break, how their parents didn't love them and their children were ungrateful. They talk about how the government screwed them out of money and they just missed out on a big job. They say the Jews own everything and the blacks get special treatment. And all the hatred and bitterness drips out of these people and forms a big pool of liquid hate. And the pool of liquid hate begins to spin. Round and round it spins, faster and faster. And the faster it spins, the bigger it gets. Faster and faster, bigger and bigger, until the whirling pool of hate is bigger than the entire universe. And then suddenly it explodes into trillions of tiny stars. And every star has a trillion planets. And every planet has a trillion Uncle Daves. And all the Uncle Daves have good jobs, perfect eyesight, and shoes that fit. They have great sex lives and free health care. They understand the internet. Their kids think they're cool, and they all love their neighbors. And every week, without fail, Uncle Dave wins the lottery. Forever and ever, till the end of time, every single Uncle Dave has a winning ticket. And Uncle Dave is finally happy. Now do you see why I like it when nature gets even with humans? Thanks for coming in here tonight. Thank you. See you later.
There you go. George Carlin. You see, as he's getting older, he gets more cynical.
Yes, he does.
And he becomes more, not only political, but philosophical. I mean, even say he had philosophical humor, but it was always funny. But he got really philosophical in his old age. And if you look at any of the interviews with him on other shows, HBO specials, and it's sad to see how he got, but how his mind got to that point and the life that he led put him there. So,
well, I know his wife died of cancer, and he took it very hard.
Yeah, he was very much into his puppies too. He loved his dogs.
He loved his dogs, so of course Ron and I love him immediately for that. And yeah, he was a great comedian.
Yeah, that progressed with
Humorist.
the rest.
He was a great humorist.
He evolved with the rest of the world as it deteriorated.
Yeah.
So, okay. Enough of that. Now we'll go to the... I dare to say this.
Well, I gotta
the
say,
lighter
I'm
side.
so proud of Ron.
Well,
and he chose this today.
Oh, I chose this today because I love this. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite group of all time. Really.
So tell us more.
Tell you more. What do you want to know?
Who's the group?
Group is Queen. Freddie Mercury.
And we love Freddie.
Freddie got me out of my homophobic stage.
Yes, he did.
And
he did.
I just really learned to embrace the creativity of the thinking outside of the box, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So like I said, on the lighter side, there we go to Freddie and one of the anthem songs.
My dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sad kicks in my breast, but I've got blue. Fame and fortune and everything goes. Well then, I thank you all, but it's been a better road. No pleasure cruise. I consider it a touch before the Hollywood race. We are the champions, my friend.
Freddie, we are the champions.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, that's why Freddie's named Freddie.
Yes. Had nothing to do with the Jerky Boys.
No, nothing to do with the Jerky Boys. All right, that brings us to the end of the show. Show number 115 is in the can. We'll be back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thanks for L5 and the big guy for being in the chat room today.
Donnie.
And Donnie's quiet.
That's okay. He's watching
lurking.
the show.
He's watching.
He
the show.
worked all
Lurking
day, and he's
I'm sure he's
chilling.
Still recovering from the hours that he put in during Sandy and the aftermath.
Sure, he did.
So, okay. Anything else you want to add to this?
No, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. We're gonna have some dinner now.
Turn the Barbie on.
I'll do all the post-production work I need to do to get the show posted to the website, and then there you go. Hope you all have a good evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, and namaste, everyone.
Namaste to you too, my dear.
Guys.
Love you dearly. And just remember, folks, keep it simple. Good night, everybody.